Well, you guys are not going to believe, or maybe the problem is that you are going to believe it. The latest one where we are, this is so crazy. Facebook has shadow banned us. They call it non-recommendable status because we spread false information about the 2024 election and the 2020 election. It's getting to be beyond parody. Let me explain to you what's going on here. As many of you know, we distribute our show on many different platforms. We distribute on YouTube, we distribute on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, all these different places. One of the trends that we have seen is that when we arrive on a new platform, our following grows. Facebook is one such platform. We started with very few followers on Facebook and very few views. And over time, the number of followers went up and the number of views went up. And this happened more or less steadily for 15 years. And then all of a sudden, on October 18th, something happened. I'm going to put it up on the screen for you. As you can see here, on October 18th, after literally years, we're showing from July here so that the part in question is clear. For literally years, every day, we would get between 330,000 and 1.3 million minutes viewed per day on Facebook. Let me tell you those numbers again. Every day, somewhere between 330 million and 1.3 million minutes of video were viewed on Facebook. And then all of a sudden on October 18th, it goes to almost zero. It's not literally zero. It's like 10 or 15,000 views a day. Sometimes a million, right? As you can see here, oftentimes during these multi-month periods, 60, 70, 80, 100 million minutes viewed. Something happens on October 18th and it goes to almost zero. Also on October 18th, we start losing followers on Facebook. We had gotten to about 500,000 Facebook followers, gaining several thousand every single month. And somehow on October 18th, we lose 10, we lose 20, we lose 15. I don't believe in coincidences like this. So I believed at the time that we had been, quote, shadow banned. This is when a platform decides we will no longer recommend your content. We won't ban it. We won't delete it. It sort of looks like everything's fine, but you're just not going to get any views. We could not find evidence of it for months. For months and months, we looked and looked and looked. And finally, my colleague John did a super deep dive and was able to find proof that indeed we are shadow banned. I'm going to present this proof to you right now. We are shadow banned for two reasons. Oh, and we're putting this up on the screen. First of all, sometimes when we post our own content to Facebook, it gets marked as spam. Now, why is it getting marked as spam? I'll tell you why. Every time we post our daily show, a bunch of MAGAs and right-wingers and people who don't like us flag the post as spam. Now, obviously, it's not spam to give the people that follow the show links to the show. But Facebook's automated systems, if enough of these MAGA lunatics flag it as spam, a couple posts will get flagged as spam. And that generated 2 strikes against us. At the bottom left of the screen, you will see that 2 of our stories included false information. Now, as is always the case with this stuff, our clips debunk the false information. Facebook's algorithm appears unable or unwilling to determine that. So in the first example, this was over the summer, there was this story where Alex Jones said, Michelle Obama is going to replace Biden. And I said, Michelle Obama has said she's not running for president. Alex Jones is lying. We got hit with a false information flag because Alex Jones was lying and we corrected him. The second example was a clip of Eric Trump saying Donald Trump won the 2020 election. We obviously said, no, he didn't. We corrected the false information and we got flagged. So as a result, here's what's going on. Putting it up on the screen now. Our Facebook page is not recommendable, because of the 4 elements I just showed you, 2 quote spam posts and 2 quote false information posts. YouTube has said we will not recommend, Facebook has said we will not recommend your content. So here is a call out. If you work at Facebook or Meta, If you know someone who works at Facebook or Meta, I believe what we need here is an internal review that will look at those 4 false flags, reverse them, and put our account back in good standing. Listen, I wish it weren't like this, okay? I wish we didn't need these platforms in order to do what we do. But Facebook was a significant part of our revenue, and that is now gone. It's down 98% or something like that. This is like adpocalypse, but on Facebook. I wish that we just had enough member support on our website, for example, that we didn't need to worry about this. It's just not the situation, okay? So first and foremost, please do get in touch if you or someone you know works at Facebook Meta and can help through probably an internal review. And number 2, if you can afford it, consider signing up on our website, joinpakman.com. The more direct support we have, the less reliant we are on this type of insanity. I mean, listen, I don't like, it's not just that I don't like depending on these platforms. I don't like having to spend time on this stuff, trying to figure out how do we fix this. So those are my asks. You can use the coupon code on our website, SaveDemocracy24. It'll save you about 60%. And I will keep you posted. For now, Facebook dead for the David Pakman Show.